The ferry from mainland Nova Scotia docks at Cape Breton Island. Seagulls cry out overhead, sound, seagulls and soft waves crashing, while the cold Atlantic breeze greets adventurer Sonja Marks as she steps ashore. Sonja breathes in the crisp, salty air, gazing up at the towering Cape Breton Highlands, an untouched wilderness that promises both danger and discovery. Her heart races with anticipation. Before leaving for this journey, Sonja found an old, weathered map in her grandfather's attic. The map showed a forgotten trail, deep in the Highlands, leading to a location marked only as the Lost Horizon. Sonja drives along the famed Cabot Trail, the cliffs plunging into the ocean beside her. Her destination lies beyond the marked trails, where few have dared to explore. The paved road ends. She parks her car at the trailhead and begins hiking into the dense, deciduous forest, the golden hues of autumn leaves painting the world around her. A river, wider and deeper than she expected, rushes before her. The ancient map indicates the trail continues on the other side. Sonja carefully steps onto a fallen log, balancing her way across. As dusk falls, Sonja sets up camp near a deep river canyon. The flickering flames of her campfire reflect on the rock walls, illuminating ancient carvings etched into the stone. Lying in her tent, Sonja hears strange noises, branches snapping and soft murmurs that the wind shouldn't carry. She clutches her flashlight, nerves tingling. The next morning, Sonja encounters an old woman in the forest. The woman speaks cryptically about the Lost Horizon, warning her not to continue. But before Sonja can ask more, the woman disappears into the trees. Sonja sits on a rock, staring at the map. Should she turn back or forge ahead? Despite the warnings, the thrill of the unknown pushes her onward. Deep in the forest, Sonja stumbles upon an ancient stone bridge covered in moss. The map shows this as a key landmark. She's on the right track. A thick fog rolls in from the sea, swallowing the landscape in a dense gray shroud. Sonja tightens her grip on her compass, her vision limited to just a few feet ahead. Through the fog, Sonja hears low growls. A pack of wolves emerges from the mist. She stands her ground, eyes locked with the pack leader. After what feels like eternity, they disappear into the forest. The trail leads her to a cliff overlooking the Atlantic. The waves crash violently below, and the path ahead seems impossible. But Sonja spots a narrow ledge leading upward. Sonja carefully scales the steep cliffside, one foot slipping on loose gravel. Her hand grabs a jutting rock just in time, and she pulls herself to safety. At the top, the fog parts, revealing a breathtaking hidden valley untouched by time. The valley is lush with vibrant greenery and towering waterfalls cascading into crystal-clear pools. The only sound is the wind rustling the trees. It feels sacred, almost otherworldly, as if this valley holds the secrets of the earth itself. Sonja notices strange, circular markings in the ground. They're identical to the ones etched on her grandfather's map. She's closer than ever to the Lost Horizon. Storm clouds gather overhead, and the temperature drops suddenly. Sonja knows she must find shelter quickly. Lightning cracks the sky, hitting a tree just ahead of her. She scrambles toward a cave, narrowly escaping the storm. Inside, the cave walls are covered in ancient drawings and symbols. As Sonja studies them, she realizes they depict a journey similar to her own. Could these be the legends of the Lost Horizon? That night, Sonja dreams of her grandfather standing at the edge of the Lost Horizon, looking back at her, beckoning her forward. Awakening with a renewed sense of purpose, Sonja steps out of the cave. The storm has passed, and sunlight streams through the clouds. The final leg of her journey awaits. The path grows steeper, the air thinner. Sonja struggles for breath as she climbs toward the summit of the highest peak in the Highlands. At the top, Sonja stands breathless, staring at the horizon. The vast expanse of land and sea stretches before her, but there's something more, the Lost Horizon, hidden within a secret valley below. Sonja descends into the valley, a place untouched by time, where the land glows with an ethereal light. It feels like a world beyond Earth, a place where nature and spirit intertwine. As Sonja approaches the heart of the valley, a shadowy figure emerges, a guardian of this sacred place. It speaks, testing her resolve and her understanding of the journey. The guardian warns that those who seek the lost horizon for personal gain will be lost to time. Sonja must prove that her quest was driven by curiosity and a desire to honor her grandfather's legacy. The valley begins to tremble as Sonja's doubts rise. Did she truly come for the right reasons? The ground cracks beneath her feet, threatening to swallow her if she cannot find clarity. In a moment of clarity, Sonja lets go of her fears and selfish desires. She realizes her journey was not just for discovery but for connection with nature, with her grandfather, and with herself. The trembling stops. The guardian steps aside, and Sonja is granted access to the heart of the lost horizon, a place where time stands still, and she feels a deep connection to the earth itself. As Sonja leaves the valley, the guardian whispers a final message. Remember, this place is not meant to be found, but to be felt. Sonja retraces her steps through the Highlands, her heart lighter, her mind clearer. The world seems different now, more vibrant, more alive. Back at the ferry dock, Sonja gazes one last time at the Cape Breton Highlands, feeling both a sense of accomplishment and the bittersweet pull of leaving a part of herself behind. At home, Sonja places the map back in her grandfather's attic. She smiles, knowing that while the lost horizon may remain a mystery to most, its true treasure lies in the journey, not the destination. Even after returning home, Sonja feels the presence of the lost horizon in her everyday life. The sounds of city traffic are muted by the memory of the wind through the Highlands, and the buzzing of technology seems quieter compared to the whispers of the ancient forest. Sonja finds herself drawn back to nature more and more often. She begins hiking local trails, but nothing compares to the untamed beauty of Cape Breton. She realizes that the journey has forever changed her, instilling a deep longing for the wild. In her grandfather's attic, Sonja finds his old journal. As she flips through the pages, she discovers entries about the lost horizon, notes and reflections that mirror her own experiences. It's clear her grandfather, too, had once walked the forgotten trail. One passage in the journal stands out.
I was too afraid to continue. The guardian turned me away.
Sonja realizes that her grandfather had never completed his journey, leaving the mystery of the lost horizon unsolved for him. She now knows that she must carry the torch of his legacy. Sonja starts preparing for another expedition to Cape Breton, this time with a new goal in mind. She wants to retrace her grandfather's exact steps and honor him by finishing what he started. Unlike her solo journey, Sonja decides to bring a small team of trusted friends, fellow adventurers who share her love for nature and exploration. Together, they plan to venture deeper into the Highlands than ever before. The trail to the lost horizon is more treacherous than before. Landslides have changed the landscape, and wild animals seem more aggressive. Sonja and her team must adapt to these new challenges. As the journey continues, Sonja begins to feel the weight of her grandfather's unfinished business. Doubts creep in. What if she can't live up to his expectations? What if the lost horizon doesn't offer the answers she hopes to find? Crossing a narrow mountain pass, one of Sonja's companions slips, nearly falling into a deep ravine. The group pulls together, saving their friend just in time, but the incident shakes their confidence. After days of navigating the unforgiving terrain, the group reaches the same summit where Sonja first glimpsed the lost horizon. This time, the view is even more breathtaking, and they realize the final leg of the journey awaits them. Descending into the hidden valley, Sonja's heart beats with a mixture of excitement and fear. She knows what lies ahead, the guardian and the final test. But this time, she isn't alone. The shadowy figure of the guardian appears once again, just as Sonja expected. It gazes at the group, eyes glowing with ancient wisdom. Sonja steps forward, ready to face the challenge. The guardian does not speak, but its presence is commanding. Sonja realizes the test is not about physical strength or knowledge. It's about her connection to the land and her respect for its mysteries. She kneels, touching the ground in reverence. In a moment of stillness, the guardian reveals its final message, not in words, but in Sonja's mind.
The Lost Horizon is not a place to be conquered or owned. It exists as a reminder of the balance between humanity and nature. Those who understand this may pass.
With the guardian's blessing, a hidden passage in the valley opens. Sonja and her team step through, entering a place that feels suspended in time. The landscape is more vibrant than anything they've ever seen, the air thick with magic and history. Inside the passage, they find remnants of an ancient civilization, structures carved into the mountainside, long abandoned but still standing strong. It's a world untouched by modern hands, a treasure beyond gold or riches. At the heart of this hidden realm, Sonja finds a small, glowing stone. The stone pulses with life, as if it holds the essence of the Highlands itself. She understands that this is not a trophy, but a symbol of her connection to the earth and to her grandfather's legacy. As the group leaves the Lost Horizon, the Guardian fades into the mist, its purpose fulfilled. Sonja feels a profound sense of peace. She has honored her grandfather's journey, but more importantly, she has come to understand the deeper meaning of the land she explored. Back home, Sonja places the glowing stone on her mantle. It's a quiet reminder of the journey she took, not just for her grandfather, but for herself. She begins documenting her experience, writing a book that will inspire others to connect with nature, just as she did. Though Sonja's journey to the Lost Horizon is complete, she knows that her exploration of the natural world will never truly end. The Highlands will always call to her, and she will always answer, knowing that there are endless horizons still waiting to be discovered. Years later, a young girl finds Sonja's journal and map in her attic. Inspired by Sonja's story, she decides to set out on her own adventure, following in the footsteps of those who came before her, ready to face the mysteries of the Lost Horizon.